you imagine that this was the very first kitesurfing competition? Today we talk about the history of kitesurfing.
Kitesurfing is here to stay.
247 man are active, UK waving, call me the captain. Good.
We just saw Red Bull King of the Air 2024, but let's travel back in time to see how the competitions in kiteboarding started. It was 1998 on the island where kitesurfing was born, Maui, Hawaii. Joey Coyle was setting up a kite event with $400 out of his own pocket. And we saw some legends like Louis Wayman, Robbie Nash and many more. And they also got some judges down there. On that day, 25 kitesurfers were battling out the very first event in kitesurfing.
We called it the Kite Ski World Championships.
And back in the days, it was really about having fun. And of course, the parties afterwards.
You know, the parties afterward.
There were more girls at this party than had ever been at any windsurfing party.
Here you have it, windsurfers. You're lame. You're lame. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But kitesurfing was there to stay. And only 1 year later, Red Bull came up to the guys and talked about the very first Red Bull King of the Air. The motto was easy: how to get the biggest wow factor possible, showing the sport to a lot of people not knowing about kitesurfing at that point. So it was mainly about going fast and high, and if you were able to, you added some rotations. And there were some legendary names competing during that first King of the Air. Pete Cabrina, Flash Austin, Robbie Nash and many, many more. Imagine King of the Air happening this year with all the competitors having to use the old boards and old kites. That would be the best event ever. I mean, probably also the most dangerous one, to be honest. So Red Bull King of the Air was running for some years in Hawaii until kitesurfing got more and more advanced and the side of kitesurfing evolved from big air to freestyle. Because no one else than Aaron the King Hadlow. But that's a story for another time. Like this video, follow Kitegoofy, and then I see you in the next one. Ciao.